What's going on? This your boy Gangstalked Talk with AJ, and I'm back with another video. So in this video, man, I want to talk about if it was that easy for them to turn on you and turncoat on you, then they never was for you, and you don't need them. If you're into thought-provoking content like this, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. So listen, these people, if they can hear rumors and lies that people make up, and they can be bought, and they can so quote unquote be threatened in order to go against you, then they were never for you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? They were never for you in the first place. So they actually did you a favor by getting them out your life. Don't mistake isolation and not having a social relationship. Don't mistake that for they hate you. Don't mistake that. That's it. It's just exposing the fakes. It's exposing the fakes. You know what I'm saying? It's all it is exposing the fakes in your life that were masquerading as real people. You know what I'm saying? So don't take that personally, that these people no longer want to deal with you, and etc., etc. They can't go where you going, and they shouldn't go where you go, right? So don't mistake the fact that they withdrew themselves from your life. They did you a favor. They did you a solid. Don't mistake it, that isolation. It's a blessing in disguise. You're gonna realize that a lot of these people don't mean you well. They don't mean you well, bro. They don't. They don't have anything of value to bring in general. So as you get older, the more you see as you get older, you don't really want no friends in the beginning. You don't really want any friends. These people that you see hanging out and we're on the outside looking in because we're targeted, they're not friends for real. They only around each other because they for in the moment. They're not even real friends. You know what I'm saying? So once you realize that, and you realize like, yo, these people left me and turned on me because of rumors and lies, they did you a favor. They did the honors and did you a favor before you had the opportunity to see them for who they really are. Now you see them for who they really are, and you seeing them from a distance. You don't have to worry about doing any work anymore. The work has already been done. You know? And it took somebody out there making up lies on you and turning people against you just for you to realize who you really have in your corner. Your family, your friends, your significant other, as hell for some of y'all kids. You know what I'm saying? Turncoated on you. You know what I'm saying? These are people that you build intimate relationships with. These are people that you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Your siblings. You know what I'm saying? Your aunts, uncles, like everybody. These are people that you had a intimate relationship with. You know what I'm saying? They seen you at your worst. They seen you when you were a baby. You grew up around these people, and then all of a sudden, for these people to just turncoat on you and not even have the not even care to ask you personally what's going on, don't even tell you, just disappear. So you learned in that moment that, man, these people weren't for me anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, and when you're in isolation, don't take it personal. Like I said before, don't take your isolation personal. Don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself out over it. Take it as a time to regroup, to build yourself and become a better version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot can be done in a year's time, people. A lot can be done. The days and months are the times, or for the valleys and peaks. The years are for the growth, the elevation. You know what I'm saying? The days and months, the weeks, those are for the ups and downs that you may endure throughout the year. But the years are for the growth. You become a better person as time goes, right? And that's what this isolation should have you doing. It should have you wanting to be the best version of yourself year over year. You make it through a year, that's a blessing. It's a lot of people that ain't making it through. A lot of us TIs ain't making it through, unfortunately. Some of us go out silently, and some of us, it may be online. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, some TIs, before they, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, do the honors, you know what I'm saying, I'll say, of what these gang stalkers want them to do. There's cries for help leading up to that. So sometimes you need to pay attention to the signs, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to put yourself, you don't want to let this stuff weigh on you to the point where you get to that point. That's why I'm here. I don't want you to ever feel like that's the answer to being targeted. To answer that V2K, the messages they may be downloading in your brain, and, you know, those feelings you may develop because you feel lonely. Being lonely is not a bad thing. If you look at the way society is, I'd rather be lonely in society now and than be around these weirdo people that's in the world now. These people don't even like each other. So what's wrong? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm very much at peace in my personal life being alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm very much at peace with it. I've learned who people are. I've learned so much about people. A lot of people have shown me who they are, and the fact that they showed me who they are prior to me having to find out firsthand is a blessing. I take it as a blessing. You should take it as a blessing. Get those fake, fraudulent people away from you. You know what I'm saying? The people that's really for you, they're gonna be there. You're gonna find your person. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find that person. You know what I'm saying? And you have to get your relationship right with God. Build your discernment so strong that you're able to identify if that person really is for you. They know what you're going through, and they empathize what you're going through, and they really have genuine feelings for you. Not somebody that's a honeypot. There's a difference. Somebody out there is somebody for everybody. Whether it's two TIs, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's not being targeted, you know, they love you for you. They care about you for you. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody for everybody, people. So don't sit back and think like there's nobody out there. There's somebody for you. I promise you it is. Now, how will they come? You know, who knows? I don't suggest you going to chase it. You know what I'm saying? And this is for a message for both I'll say races. I'm sorry. This is a message for both genders, right? It's easy, especially when you're a TI, when they're trying to ruin your relationships with people, as far as like romantically, they're trying to ruin everything because they don't want you to have contact with anybody. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Understand that once you get over that lustful spirit, and this is for males and females that's targeted individuals, once you get over that lustful spirit and defeat that lustful spirit, you realize that a lot of people don't have anything to offer. They don't have anything to offer. Nothing. That's why you have to take the time to get to know somebody, vet them, and see if they're for you and where you're going. You know what I'm saying? You have to take your time to see if these individuals are on your wavelength. Are they flowing in the direction you're flowing? Do y'all have the same mindset to life and approach to life? Because you don't want to let somebody in and all they're there for is just to take up space. They don't care about what you think, how you feel. Then you're bringing in energy of the gang stalkers. You're allowing them in, which AKA is a honeypot, a narcissist. You're allowing those people in. They care more about themselves than they care about you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that energy close to you. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to your family, your friends, and people like that, be thankful that they showed you who they are before they got a chance to really hurt you and damage you. and especially at this vulnerable, detrimental time in our lives, to where we got to unfortunately question every little person that come around us, because sometimes you don't really know who's who. Everybody's at a different stage of them being targeted. So when you find out early on, you know what I'm saying, you don't really trust anybody, because most of the people you come in contact with, they're coming with those directed conversations, that negative energy. You know what I'm saying? So when someone's being genuine early on, you push them away because you don't know. You're unsure. And there are people that are good actors, so they may come off as genuine, but they're not genuine people at all. So use this isolation, this time where they're away from you, to build your relationship with God. Get close to God as you can. Work on yourself. Make yourself the best version of yourself. Make yourself happy. You have to be happy. You have to love yourself. You have to have peace within in order to want to give that to somebody else. You have to, like, it's like a child, right? In order to love a child the way a child needs to be loved, you got to love yourself. You got to prioritize your mental health. You can't have a child in this world and not really know how to give that child love and the affection and the attention that a child needs if you never had it, or you don't know how to give it. You know what I'm saying? And that applies to, you know what I'm saying, when you're looking for somebody that you want to call a friend or a relationship, whatever the case may be, right? So just take it as a blessing in disguise that they showed you who they really are. If they were willing to turn on you, and not even, because real people, if they really rock with you and respect you like that, they would at least approach you and say, hey, well, I heard this, what's up with that? So for them to just completely dissolve out of your life and disappear out of your life without a trace, and don't even take the time to figure out why or ask you why and stuff like that, that tells you all you need to know about them. They never meant you well. It was just, let me have a reason to turn on you. And this your boy Gangstalked Talk with AJ. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. And I'm going, y'all. Peace.